Oh, you should make the mic not as high as it is. Because you see how the volume is like ridiculous.
Yeah, let's
Turn that down a little bit.
It's probably more tolerable.
So here, through the evolution of this particular game, we start with the 3 years later.
My fingers are greasy from the pizza.
You have pizza?
Yeah, I have pizza. I'm in the school business all day.
It's hard one. When did you not get pizza?
No, but I got like Hungry Howie's pizza.
Memory to what you needed to do. And then when you go to this one here, you see how that line is created with regards to just the camera alone. Then you look at the different types of blocks, like this one here, the gold blocks. But then you go to another version that's got the red blocks, to where this one over here is a blue block.
Bitch, you're rolling. Oh.
Not UI, you mean?
No. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to say a particular term that might. Did you instant prior to that?
Oh, thanks for the frickin' goofy ass color.
KKK Broly.
Oh, a character's Broly?
I didn't realize I changed that.
Yeah, no. In fact, the quiz that I'm going to give you,
I was trying to do
ladies
something.
and gentlemen who are doing this project, the test that I'm giving you is not what's in the system. I'm giving you a different test. You're going to answer very pertinent questions that talk about
Watch your
what
tone.
we did in the game. So, meaning that I'm going to ask you when you went into this section, because I know we're not all going to beat this section, but we're in certain areas, that's what we're going to look at.
The power of anger.
You'll see.
Wait, are my controls like goofy as hell?
Maybe.
I don't think so. They might be loud.
Because I tried to.
Why are you on the phone? You're on the phone.
I'm gonna need to edit my controls. So when you drop this, just pause for a second, okay? Sorry. So,
I know what you're trying.
yeah, because, wait, are they the same? No.
They're slightly different. But
Enough
you shouldn't have been pushing those buttons to begin with.
It was this button. I tried to
Oh,
do the, 35 hit. What is that called?
Dragon Rush.
Dragon Rush? I tried to Dragon Rush and it just didn't work.
So I'm in. Now let's
You ready?
bring us to
Yeah.
a place on the map.
That was clean. Just not even the hit, just the animation that the straight from hits power punch to.
Let's try and get back into it again.
I hate the way UI functions.
Level 3?
No, not level.
We don't have any levels for that.
It's all level 3. So.
I could have escaped.
Whoops!
I have a whole record. Hey, is it?
If you're talking about level 3s, maybe level 3.
But yes, it's,
Hoping that.
it feels cooler right there.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
You gonna be here 7th?
7th?
Yeah.
Depends. Is there math sub?
I didn't go to I'm on school business.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's on school business. That's right.
I was doing carrier's lab.
I don't even have that.
Oh, did you get it? Did you get it done in
How come no one invited me?
No, it was because there were already 4 kids in there.
So you already
Am I not cool?
I don't know how to do that grab either.
What do you mean?
That where he throws you against the wall. What is that?
It's just down heavy.
Oh, it's just down there. Fire. I'm start incorporating that.
Yo,
What's that?
what do I play?
I want to learn normal Broly because he's fun to play.
Which one's normal to you?
This one.
For future reference, though, Z Broly came first, so he would be considered normal Broly.
Oh, we would.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've only done that.
And they actually have Broly in parentheses up there. They just say Broly for the other one, so he would be considered original Broly.
Yeah, just take notes, or at least take mental notes. I gave you a piece of paper just in case.
Eat ass.
Let's see what happens.
On Tuesdays, that's today.
Okay.
I know what we're doing after school today.
Yep.
Kylie's uncomfortable.
This was the one that they built for the Skywalker.
I was doing some weird shit in the corner that you couldn't see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard Disney's bringing back Phineas and Ferb for 40 episodes.
Really?
It's not gonna be the same. It smells like shit.
It's your language.
Oh, we're streaming.
Not the Lego noises in the back.
Just Lego Yoda.
Side's back there now.
Alright, you ready?
I'm gonna bring up Broly just because.
Clean. He's gonna be very anal retentive about cleanliness.
That was unfortunate that Hit's head is shaped like Broly's people.
You never been to side before. Hey,
Are you practicing your Broly combo?
Broly combo.
Whatever combo this is.
This is my bread and butter.
Hey, did you ever get the time to count up his combo?
I could, but I don't really like.
And he has to have 7 bars for that.
you have to
So
start
I mean,
with
the 7 bars won't really be the hard part.
You get that just from this.
It will for him. He
I
vanishes constantly.
Yeah.
It's a habit of his. He just vanishes for no reason.
Static until you beat the whole thing.
I don't think I've ever seen him at full bars.
It is.
I've gotten there.
That's why I
sometimes.
gave you the evolution of it. So if you played Indiana Jones, you would start seeing some of the inventory.
Maybe stop using that word?
Inventory meaning.
Oh no, that'll get us
Cancel
canceled.
and free play.
We have
meaning
0 viewers. It's fine.
as you
We
progress,
save the
you get
VODs
here,
though. And we have to submit these. At least I do for my project.
Yeah.
come back out of the story.
Well, one of us
free
is
play literally right when you finish.
As long as Aiden doesn't say what he usually
And
says.
so inventory is
Monkey.
this.
Oh no, it's not me. Oh well.
It's just that.
Other Aiden.
And then
Other Aiden will
inventory
get him
down
and
the
us
road,
canceled
other
real
games,
quick for some
other
words.
iterations,
There's
like
other
this one
Aiden.
has over 100 characters you have to unlock. In the version of that I'm
Orker.
playing right now, Skywalker Saga, there's mysterious characters and ships floating out there. You don't know that they're there until you unlock them by doing random actions.
How'd you pick that up?
So the inventory.
You weren't
is
down
some
blocking and I
inventory that fails
started with a
all
low.
of your thinking. But could that inventory also be a reward?
Had an anti-air.
Yeah.
Monkey. I have Tourette's, guys. It's okay. What?
That is unfortunate defeating of a child.
Man, I'll
If
beat all
anyone
your
wants the
watches
controller,
in a
you can ask
fight.
him.
Oh wait, controller from Aiden?
Yeah.
I'll take over the Aiden.
Wait, he did a guard cancel while I wasn't even looking. I didn't even know you knew how to do that. I doubt you do, honestly. Now that I'm thinking about it a bit more, you probably didn't do that on purpose.
Year and a half. Tell me what it does.
You could. I don't even know how it works, to be honest. I don't like. I haven't really wanted to like learn it, even though I should. I should definitely learn guard canceling.
Use some of the paper towels. Your inventory.
It's basically like a get out of jail free card.
That little hop is what guy you destroyed.
What?
That little hop is what guy you caught.
What's your camera angle right now? Is it behind?
Can he take down one character?
Yes, he can.
As a character, my first player to. There you go.
That's why he never gets to 7 bars.
Answer.
Just roll over 3. One of you. To make it interesting.
Fine.
I still had Spark.
It actually does. You're actually right. It does. That's what wants stuff right there.
Hey, let me get a controller.
I want you to know I get it back then. When he creams you, because I beat you some. I pretty regularly beat you, I feel like.
What, me and you? No, it's
Yeah.
3-3.
You were using fusions.
No, it was. I was only using one fusion.
Inventory really doesn't matter.
Am I left or
I know
right?
you should still.
You're
still
left.
do that.
Alright.
This is gonna be rough.
That's fine.
Yeah, it was rough.
If you want to move, I'm not gonna stop you.
You're a pussy, Malachi.
I gotta remember who I was.
For what?
Pushover, bitch.
Dude, stream.
Oh.
Aiden, we're gonna have to like remove you from the premises.
Oh, alright, yeah.
And there's
I'd
a
ask you to
viewer.
leave.
This is a win.
We got one viewer now.
Oh, make sure
I wanna run against Jacob. Can I do that at some point?
Yeah, me first.
Don't be like that.
You know how this works?
I'm just gonna fit. You know what? Fine. No ride home.
No, no.
sit here and practice.
Well, no, see, based upon the
I don't
fact-
care. Just go on.
Oh, no fusion? That'll be your downfall.
Gohan's basically fusion.
It's good, but he's not that good.
Yeah.
I was glad that I did put some
Make sure you fall. Take that.
You can force a switch.
I know, but why would he?
You might out.
That was your mistake. His UI is not even his best character.
My UI is like probably my third best character.
So worst.
Yeah.
Mr. Newfield,
Yo,
what's the back off situation today?
we need back off.
Usable?
Hold on. Let's define usable because we don't want to make Saad mad. She's actually literally cleaning every counter.
I meant just like sit in there.
It's sitting, yes, but let's not make it dirty.
I wasn't gonna eat in there.
She's not going to be in there for the rest of the period. Oh,
Oh, I meant the day.
today you have something. You got your thing up?
What's going on in the background?
I know who's going on, did I? I don't think so.
No.
I was just gonna sit in there with Rose.
There you go. You did lose it now.
I noticed you're having a problem with Cloudflare. Oh, not the stones. Why don't you cut it back up for yourself?
We could even escape that.
Yep,
I don't know.
that I understand.
I dropped it somewhere though. Y'all are really bad at not holding the recovery button.
I've been getting better at it. Have you noticed? Why would you spark there?
Get out of the corner. He doesn't want to be in the corner versus Broly. No one really does.
I don't think anyone wants to be in the corner, period.
Rolling.
You had a tablet?
Bardock's strong as hell. I feel like that one character did quite a bit of damage though. And now you have UI to worry about. You might be better with Broly, but
Whittled down, I took like no damage.
Yeah, I know. But it's slowly getting twiddled down.
there's no. The only person getting twiddled down is you, bro. That's character.
That might be, yeah.
Oh, it's not? I guess scaling was.
No, smart.
Didn't matter. Are you pulling me tomorrow?
I'm not TA right now. I'm not sure.
No, it's gonna be fast.
Yeah.
It's getting manhandled.
You should need me for it.
It was like Friday at 8 before I saw your message.
Malachi wants this list. I'll
I
fucking
do?
have pizza.
Of
Yes,
what?
you do. You
Oh
guys
yeah, I
want
would love
slice.
that, yeah. I was like, dang, I wasn't invited? Y'all just having pizza?
Go, give me the controller.
For what?
You have to go get the pizza.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
What?
Cheese.
Flavor? Oh, cheese? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I get down. Okay, look.
Cheese? Hold on.
Cheese?
Oh god, I have to go Malachi's
Pizza
characters?
before.
Hey, do you want this? Do you want this controller?
No, I can go. Do you know where the tablets are?
Define tablet, like a tablet? Yeah, I figured. Sorry. Is it open? It opens? I feel like I shouldn't be looking in here. Oh, that's supposed to be in there. If he asked you to open it, it was me, I don't want it. I've seen Magic, like gathering board games. I've seen Baker's Box. You're not Baker's now. Yes, ooh, garbage.
He says it's gonna be 10.
High up.
Jay!
You
You dropped your pass.
Think I'll fall if I get on this?
Nah, it's
Ooh, it stands.
It does.
It went shorter. It's like shaking beneath me.
You probably should.
Yeah.
Yep. Do you have the hold on it now? No. How does he do his Z assist now?
Thank you, I got nervous. Now.
No.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't want to go and sit there. Oh, yes, please. Ah.
Get the point. So you can't see the characters.
I hate the characters that you picked.
You go!
What's on?
Dude, the characters this kid picked are weird.
Jacob.
Jacob. I hate. Like, I don't know, like, Gohan's good.
Whoa!
Bardock's mid.
Who nominated you?
Oh, you're talking about what Jake did?
Yeah, these are just gay characters.
Fight them all. Go.
I nominated me and had free time by the three page letter.
Set a fist fight.
Good job, Mr. No! You won $1,000.
You can for yourself. Go on a vacation.
Right, you made your move.
I'm waiting to log in and see what happens. Right there.
You really got to fight.
Here. I'll take that.
Hey, y'all need to go by that X up there. Can I try to find you?
What the fuck? I'm gonna switch characters after this, because Jacob's characters are weird.
Where did he go? He's on fire.
No, it runs that line between it can be a scam, but really not a scam. It runs that line. I mean, it gets your name recognized. Yeah, I mean, it runs get your name on the list. Totally fine with it. You offer me money, I'll say whatever you want.
Lila, guess what?
What?
You won $1,000.
Really? Was it a grant?
I'll show it out.
NSHSS DECA chapter.
I'm gonna go random.
Tomorrow, why?
Why not? I want to try to get it. Oh.
Hey, get that heart. Get that extra heart.
I just finished taking pictures of everybody else.
Oh my god!
Alright, so.
That's lovely.
I'm trying. Captain America, can you fight me?
Nothing can you fight.
You white man, you have a job.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
You have one.
Hey.
I knew I should have walked faster. I should have done this for
I couldn't get
room temperature pizza.
His leg!
Guess what? The final. Not just the guy on the side.
How many people?
All day.
I like the way he moves.
When do you think we'd probably stop?
Well, I got 4 laptop parts to process, so that's when we get those done.
Dude, Broly cream on everything.
I'm sure, Mr. Harris.
Button mashing. Button mashing. Button mashing.
You're on school tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean all day.
I know that nobody comes up here.
I would ask them to give you this.
I'm walking with my coworkers. Cold what? I'm going up there on my phone. I gotta go to
What? I
don't know what just happened.
That was
Oh, the
great.
coworkers thing? What is it for again?
she's want to talk with someone, you know.
I couldn't remember what it was about.
Yeah, that's exactly it. You're just looking for assessment accountability. There it is. Assessment accountability.
I don't fuck with Android 21.
Yeah, these non-branded or unbranded gummies hit kind of hard.
Wait, unbranded? That's Haribo. That's not an off-brand.
Stream, can't say brands on stream.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
That's a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Why? I've never even heard of this. And my guess is that's probably only if you're making profit in some way. We obviously aren't getting any profit here.
It could spike up at any moment, so we claim whatever I feel like.
No. But you're allowed to say. I could say I drink only Coca-Cola because it's the best brand, and Pepsi is garbage, and then nothing's gonna happen.
No, but these Haribo sour streams are kind of hard.
The Napa comeback?
But obviously, they're not as good as Airheads Extremes.
Y'all pushing the button at that point.
We're not pushing the button, they're the ones pushing the button.
That's a bad joke. I don't know why you'd use bars on that.
It was a kill.
Frieza was toast anyway. Sparks Broly.
It's over.
Your characters are homo. Your characters are homo.
Get out of my seat.
I played.
Oh
I
my
played
god,
with
your hands are so. Oh my god.
I know, it's a problem.
Oh my god.
Bro,
Look at this.
bro.
He's wet.
I know it's a problem.
Yikes, homie. That's not.
Eric with the super soakers.
Thought the controller was gonna short circuit.
Haven't said everything I hold on to.
Free loot.
No, you took it.
That's what happens
I'm
when,
not
when
playing
you're.
with his.
That's what happens when you're a
Bro
human
said
vibrator.
free lube.
Oh god.
Hey, perks of being
Eric
a
with
human
fly
vibrator.
contact and said my hands sweat on anything I get a hold of.
That's right. Never heard of it.
Free lube. You uncomfortable?
And it was like a sour streamer.
Yes, please.
It's like an Airhead Extreme,
But just off-brand.
unbranded.
Triple. I guess. Oh man, you took the last blue one, didn't you?
Well, let me try this. Definitely give me one. I don't want my sweat on it.
I want my lubed up
Are you
hands.
struggling? Get Parkinson's?
Maybe.
I'm guessing yes.
Jeez, the match just started. How are you at half health?
Jesus. You're halfway through your life. I don't know how to grow.
I ask myself that every day.
Good. Keep asking until you fix whatever the issue is.
Sweaty hands.
And no, but that's just that. Like you said, that's just extra lube. I like saying like a Kermit the Frog. Lube. That's how I picture Kermit.
He has a Kermit the Frog lens.
I'm getting the. I'm getting
So
your
Eric,
hair.
but you have the Muppet arms.
I'm getting your haircut this week.
That's actually Morty. Morty. Their costume, yellow shirt and jeans.
Wait, you want a tree from
I still have that picture somewhere.
Wait, did you just teleport out of the way?
You're not too sure?
Oh no, I was on the ground. You couldn't hit me to begin with. It's a recovery move.
Oh, it's a recovery move?
Yeah, I can only do it on recovery.
I tried to jump out of the way because I thought you were gonna grab me. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's why I broke the block.
That's why I mix up.
I feel like in tournament you should do grab though, because people won't see it coming, right?
Actually, people get out of my grabs more often than you think.
Really? I guess.
What?
Nothing.
Don't you notice the man I love frogs?
Yeah. Wait, hit took damage.
Yeah, he has a.
No, man I love frogs.
I thought I was Broly. I thought I was
My brother
Broly.
got me another one that's born as shit, forced to white.
Oh yeah.
And that's the skeleton with the 9.
With the 9?
Yeah, the 9mm.
Yes, I was just thinking of, there's that one, what is it, fucking Sesame Street meme where it's like, would you like to play 8? And then it's Ernie, and he goes, well, no, see, just down the corner, I met a guy, and the guy, see, he was selling stuff, and I gave him my money. See, he was selling 9s.
And it just whips it up.
Yeah. I regularly just whip it out.
Just I mean,
I got nothing to whip out.
I know. You
I don't like
transvestite
those.
fraud.
you don't want to hear
Hey,
that.
it's for you.
I'm sorry, sir, but that's predator levels on stream.
What, saying I have nothing?
How is that? That's the opposite of a predator. He doesn't need a predatorize whip.
He's prey.
I'm gonna have to scrap this bot. I can't turn this in.
Tell Newfield, he'll understand.
So, who wants some side
No.
punch straws? I got a full fucking.
Yes.
Are you doing
I'm good.
tournament or esports? What about esports? I want to do
You need to book up Eric.
Thank you.
When I find out,
It only works in the front.
Yeah, no.
Get the
I just didn't have any bars to do anything.
The card yet? It was for esports. And I have to pay like $5.
Green card?
Yeah.
No, service is great. You don't card. You found out what's going on with this trick question.
I keep dropping my combo and keep picking it back up.
I don't know what I was doing. I was literally just holding the escape button. Alright, am I on? Always on.
You're gonna have about 12 people, so we should be able to knock all 4 cards out.
In like a period.
Won't be a period.
How many scanners do we have?
This should be good for the project, right?
What? What?
Those don't need any special software or anything, so we just got through one updates and shut down.
That's what I thought. We are going to be done in a period, and you don't need 12 kids. Oh well. No.
But yeah, what the hell are your Z assists? Are they just the right side?
Pardon me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Like I tried to do the Z assist and I kept switching characters when I tapped it.
The Z assist and switch is the exact same thing. Z assist is just combo playing into the button.
He's on his phone while I'm comboing him.
You definitely dropped that at some point.
No, it would be blue.
I meant like there was a time where I could have escaped.
No.
Yeah, it would be blue.
You were on.
Oh, I have to break
So,
it in.
yeah, 3 of the cards
You
just
click
have
on
to be
this, like,
updates,
you click
and
on
then
the
the artwork brand needs to have everything.
only with
Ice was out.
So you're gonna have to interact with the logo. Interact with the logo. Press A. Press A. Get close to it.
The powder on this just tastes bland now.
Because of the hair bows?
No. Does it even taste sour?
X,
Or is it just
try clicking X.
straight up?
I'm just immune to souring.
It's just sugar, I feel like.
Wait.
I've had like 5 hard extreme sour warheads at once.
Why would you do that yourself?
No.
Because I'm immune. I didn't even feel like anything.
Close.
Did you cut your dong off?
If you want to feel something, eat the one chip.
Chip.
My
I'll buy
parents
for you
asked.
to eat on. I'll buy for you to eat on
I
stream.
want to feel something, not go into cardiac arrest.
I'm not gonna go cardiac arrest. I did just fine.
There's a difference between me and you.
A lot different.
Huh?
one of these people has pussy, and the other one. Oh.
This is gonna scrap.
You're forgetting who you're talking to.
I mean, I was referring to these two. One has had pussy and one hasn't. I swear to God, Malachi.
We're streaming, please. Don't let me perfect you now.
Or you just vanish once and illuminate perfect. Unless you
That's lame.
I mean, Jacob suggested it.
Jacob, why would you do that?
Avengers, Legos, Avengers.
You know he's gonna do it too.
Yeah.
It's my panic option too. I'm just like, Vanish has to work one of these times, right?
Oh my god.
That's kind of like whenever I was in 2 raw level 3 and it connected. I did 2 level 3s back to back. First one didn't connect, the second one did. Aiden and Mason were like, why would you just double level 3 like that?
I keep forgetting. Is it RB or RT that does 16 self-destruct? Is it RB or RT that does
I don't play
16
Android, so I have
self-destruct?
no idea.
I don't know. I don't play 16.
Android's gay.
Okay, so I'm
Sir.
I'll say it on stream too. If you play Android, you're as bad as a fusion main.
I got it unlocked. Now,
Good thing
now
I
I'm
don't
gonna
main
find
fusions.
And then, I'm gonna get up there. Do I need you? Yeah.
Yay, you got one.
Shut up, Kylie.
Wait, you
Look, I'm
Supposed to
not.
be rooting for me.
I am.
See, look, me recommending to do that Vanish to get one of your characters down, he's actually able to kill Broly with it. I didn't play Ragnarok today.
Ragnarok Online.
No, God of War Ragnarok.
That's gay.
Yes, I know. I've been waiting to get it.
I can't wait to get my greasy little fingers on it.
You can get it anytime.
I don't know, PS4 right now.
God of War game.
You had to whisper that, didn't you? I heard you.
Good.
Monkey bastard. That mic is picking up everything we're saying, but it's still green. It was green the entire time.
Yo.
It's really sensitive.
Things that are set all in the back corner.
Yeah, it's probably picking up half the classroom too.
I feel like if we put up a sound wall, it won't.
A little bit, no.
Yeah, it helps, but it's usually not enough.
Get the Minecraft foams. The foam wall from the Minecraft PC providers.
Kylie, if you ooh that one more time, I'm keying your vehicle.
Ooh. I don't have a door handle on my car. I have nothing else to lose.
Door handle?
Now I'm on the driver's side.
How do you get in?
Handle, like, I don't care about
You know
this.
the little thing that retracts every time you push the door down?
Yeah,
The door handle.
You want? Hold on. Pause.
She literally has to like fondle the doorknob.
Don't say fondle.
Hey,
Oh, I said
you know the
fondle.
little thing that retracts every time
Hey,
you
yo.
push the doorknob? Yeah, my door doesn't have
Your
it.
chance.
touch death combo on the door.
Like, I twisted it one time and it just...
Okay, pause.
You don't break so hard your ABS comes on.
Hey, yo. So listen.
I like did the brake so fast. And one of my oil light came on. Like,
Shut up.
little genie looking like thing
Shut up.
that came on.
Shut up. Listen. So I was at the YMCA last night, and I turned my car off, and my ignition ate my key. Like, I couldn't get my key out.
You had to turn the car off all the way, or?
It was turned off all the way.
It was hungry.
I had to turn the car back on, back it up, pull it back forward, and then wiggle it a bunch. I was like, basically masturbating my car right now. That's...
My strange addiction?
Oh,
Look at the truck's beam.
Oh, you run through that?
Does your ABS come on a
You're
lot
running
though, or
through
no?
that truck. How quick?
Listen, bro, I'll run through whatever I want. I'll run through you, Monica. We know
He
what
doesn't
goes
say
on.
what. He just says.
You guys know.
Dang it!
I should ignore him.
You don't say.
No, but it doesn't say on though. Cause like I don't know why. I'm about to be going on here, won't say connected. So I'm like, whatever. I'll throw that one.
Super cool.
Really killed rolling before he switches.
Epoxy resin.
Oh, look at that.
You think I'm switching? You think I'm
Well,
like
the way
that?
I don't need my
He's not a coward.
I don't need to switch.
This is honestly closer than we've been in a while.
Well, I pulled out Broly and started.
Until you do the stomping.
Yeah, you also haven't fought DBS yet, which is the character that does the most damage on my team.
Who, Eric?
You're talking to me, right?
I'm saying, you're talking to Eric. I feel like you just got disintegrated just by the
I fought you a few times.
Yeah, that was a while ago though.
Yeah, it was.
You'd get steam stomped right now. If a big brolic man grabs your boobies, what are you doing?
Who says I have boobies?
Bruh, stop with these hypotheticals, the man's just threw out
What happened?
You count a projectile. It only sends you forward. It doesn't send you up.
We're getting another question. We're getting another question. That's just a thing I just had.
What if a big brolic man comes and was it? Grab your booty?
Grab your boobies.
I hope you don't want this stream.
What are you gonna do in return, grab this? Oh, brilliant.
Oh wait, I know what you're doing. I realized what you were doing.
What was he doing?
He was letting my spark run out.
Smart lad. He still has this too.
Oh, 100% he still has it. Stop whispering.
Come on, like, he could be a jackass, farm the Dragon Balls, get the 7 bars, and then just wish back someone.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you can do that. 7 Dragon Balls, you need 7 of you.
You didn't know that?
You can get someone and either have a second spark, a second half bar of
You can
health.
farm Dragon Balls?
Yeah.
He's talking about me trolling and gathering them all while fighting you, like playing with you. I've never actually done it. Just because all my combos have such high damage.
Alright, you're right.
No.
Let me run one with him. I'm tied with him. Please.
Oh my god.
Here,
Back here with me.
have some Sour Punch straws.
Oh, I'm on the
I'll
right.
take one.
I'm not offering to you. Go back to your corner. Have fun.
Thank you.
Woman, why do you have Voldemort-ass hands? Vidiggity.
Hello. Sir. May I help you?
Oh yeah. Did you hear that the Velmo show has lower ratings than Dragon Ball Evolution?
Vidiggity.
What is Dragon Ball Evolution?
Vidiggity.
Dragon Ball Evolution is a live-action Dragon Ball movie that was made by the director. He literally watched nothing Dragon Ball related, or watched or read a manga, and he's like, I'm gonna make the movie.
Okay, is there anyone who's actually seen all Dragon Ball content?
Most of it.
I've
All
seen-
besides the Dragon Ball Super Heroes,
Okay.
and that's the promotional.
I've seen so many clips of Super on YouTube. I pretty much watched the whole series of it.
You have to watch it.
Okay, so I need to know then. So I'm starting it now. I'm
Watch
watching the
Frieza.
show.
Best man.
And he stopped listening.
No. I'm just stating. Go ahead.
So I'm starting the show, right?
Yeah.
I'm watching Dragon Ball. After that, to my knowledge, there's 2 different Dragon Ball Z's, right? Like Z Kai and then like Zia, right?
Z Kai is just summed up, and I won't say it cuts out the filler, but you know the casual talk about how it is like, oh, the fight on Namek is the longest fight in Dragon Ball, or whatever they say it is. It just cuts because Frieza and Goku were fighting for 30 episodes, and they cut it down from like 30 down to like 15 or something like that. So it just cuts out like the very dramatic, lengthed out battles.
So I guess my question is, since they're the same story, which one do I watch?
Just watch the original. That way you get a feel of like the entire, that way you can grasp that you've actually experienced it all.
And is GT canon?
Broly smokes. GT's not canon.
Nope.
I want to watch the first Dragon Ball, like Kid Goku Dragon Ball.
That's not difficult, just go on Crunchyroll. I'm sure it's on there.
On what?
Crunchyroll.
Oh, well, yeah.
The new movie that came out a few months ago is going to Crunchyroll to watch. If you want to watch it there, or just pirate it. On
Speaking of which,
9anime.id.
the films. Does like Crunchyroll have all the films?
Not that I know of. I just have most of them from Best Buy. Not sponsored, by the way.
Not sponsored. If you have to say that.
I'm pretty sure Hulu has Super.
Bye, Broly. It does, but you have to pay for it.
You want to know what I did? Something stupid smart.
Yeah, no, you swapped in hit, that we can get full bars of that.
Yep.
That's not a combo.
The maximum number is whatever. Minimum is at least it has to be.
Alright, 5 minutes.
Those aren't projectiles.
I don't want to go with science.
Maybe we don't. Maybe it's
I don't even have a
Talking about
science.
bio classes, since we have math, it might be the same.
I went for Black
I have
Frieza.
to learn about it. Man, Frieza switching
Before we leave,
teams.
though, I gotta go to the
No,
back.
don't, Eric, do not start that with the mic open like that.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I was talking about saying I can't wait for Black Frieza to come into Fighters, and he's like, man, Frieza switching teams?
Give me the controller back now.
Use his roster.
Use his roster.
Yeah, run this now. Run this now.
Bardock,
What was it? What was his roster?
Bardock, Kid Goku, and Adult Ball.
I don't know how to play any of those characters.
I don't care.
Okay, but if I lose, I'm not passing sticks.
You can
I'm not
actually
asking you to.
go on. I would say
We have time for one more match. That's why I said that.
Okay.
We have like 3 minutes.
I don't know how he starts his combos.
Apparently, you're doing just fine though. It's just instant, like off
Yeah.
projectile.
I don't know how his block strings go.
Evolution Vegeta's
Do you remember when that used to work on you?
They used to work on this.
No, but like it just he never knew what to do because I just started playing Frieza right when he picked up the game, so it was just A every single time.
I kind of want to know
that doesn't
Jumpo's
work.
moveset.
It's actually a boost. It's go to level 7, kind of like how Gogeta's is.
I think yeah.
Yeah, charge. Half circle trigger is for Spirit Bomb with Goku. But it's level 3. Never mind.
Yoink your life force.
Is Gohan's level 3 long range?
What did you ask? I think I dodged it. I think I answered it in time.
I didn't actually mean to do that.
Well, now you know.
It is long range.
I think it's gonna be
That was
the last
level
time
3,
playing
right?
as
Yeah.
Gohan.
Yeah, you're not gonna play Gohan again.
Yeah,
are
he's
you?
not gonna play him again. He's gonna say fuck this and go back to Broly and
Oh yeah, even if I was good with these characters, I wouldn't play them.
Oh sorry, I mean Broly and Fusion.
He ain't fusion.
It
What's
should
that?
be.
What you got?
It's called a tablet here.
Yeah, it's cool.
I know you're poor and don't know what that is.
I thought it was donuts.
I low-key thought it was like food too. You're still gonna win. Just 'cause it's you.
The design tablet.
Oh.
I mean, Gohan is really good.
I know enough about the game's combo engine to figure something out.
You're also just like an S-tier learner. You know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you learn ridiculously quick.
Yeah, it does. I do not. I like it.
Kylie knows that he learns ridiculously quick. I don't like the way
Oh,
she looks at me.
man.
I'm really uncomfortable with the
No, I'm
way.
kidding.
I don't think he was talking about that.
Oops! I don't know what I just did.
I'm out here playing like you because I don't know what to do.
I was blocking.
I'm just hoping it would work. That's what I
Yeah!
wanted. Oh my god. How does it feel that using your main roster you can barely beat me when I play
That's
a
not my
three-man
main
character?
roster.
Hey, first win. Oh my god, I'm so proud of you.
I will literally bash you into the wall.
No, you won't.
I'll do it to you too.
Yeah.
You know I'm right.
Maybe.
We'll have you drink for the ball ring. Ow!
No, I'm good. I'm actually gonna get the web link up and but no. I gotta stay in dirty. No, wait. I'm a nuclear professor.
Wait.
Walk in, man.
Where is gonna be raised?
Well, I need somebody to straighten up the room.
Check the room. Come on.
Okay.
Let me make sure we present it. Do those?
Nobody knows how to take a chairs?
Yes. Hey, Billy.
I need to get to the email from Brody.
I'm so glad.
I know it is.
Where you go? No, public
You can stop Cosmo for me.
Wait, is she just coming in for
How do I do this?
You can go and ask the teacher. I got you. I have something going on here. So if I tell my ATC professor, I can well, not even that. You're not. You're not there. They don't even know who you are.
They don't show up.
Don't show up. Yes.
Oh, yeah. It'd be nice to public speaking in this
You need to start the meeting. But you can mute your screen, and and if you give me control, we can control it over here.
Everyone in here, you have your shirt. If you don't, come over here.
Very scared.
Are you sure this small?
I set it up. Yeah. We're okay.
What size? In math.
As long as you sit on this side, you're okay.
Hopefully, should we introduce ourselves before?
Mr. Newfield. The logo is going to be like here.
You go pay for
I don't know how
professional.
close you are.
You can pay for professional.
How many times have you talked?
Shirt? Okay, shirt. Size.
What's your like?
I'm not going to go.
What are we doing?
Oh.
For being an awesome deck advisor.
Why do you cut?
You know where you go.
Hey.
So hot in here.
Sure, yes.
Size.
I busted open. I need people who need shirts to come over here.
Oh, I need a shirt.
Joey and I got one, so we're good.
What size? No.
So here. Yeah, I see the larger. It's just
Because, I mean, like,
I'm in the same class. I just didn't go. I'm
when
gonna
you
take
go,
a
she's like, I can't see.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. This time. Let us do tomorrow.
Yeah, literally, she was so surprised. And I was just getting in here, I'm like, yeah, I got a meeting.
It's all good. We're good.
Oh, I just didn't know. It said that we're on.
I literally just showed her the text message just to make sure it's okay with her.
No, I just didn't go. So.
It's so freaking hot in this room.
Oh, okay. It is. And I'm in a sweater. Whoa, why is this person?
I'm in a sweater too, and I don't want to sweat.
I don't know. Hey, Dad.
I know it's hot.
What do you guys say?
Get over here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hey, grab a seat. Grab a seat. I'm gonna do it. I don't know. I don't see Brody on here yet. Okay. So I'm waiting to see what happens.
Oh god. Everyone, be well behaved. This is the same time.
Oh wait.
No, I gave you hook.
Okay, then would it be bad if I wore
So you have all
this is gray. All we need is a gray shirt.
Oh, she said wear gray shirt.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gray shirt.
I'm probably just gonna wear it underneath my keyboard shirt and then just have it.
She don't want that.
Damien. So sad. That's really sad.
I can show you simultaneously.
Okay, that's a really good.
Okay.
I'm not even ripping on your ones out there.
Or you can smack down in the middle.
It's so bad.
Huh?
Isn't it nice? It's just the same guy. I kind of like it.
No, I told him to join us.
He's like the president.
Yeah. Not the literal president.
I
Okay,
know.
real fast. Hey. So I'm not. Whenever Brody comes in, that's when we'll have it. I'm gonna do it on my end. Look, seriously, if you can, do everything you can to share that link. This is another alternative. So it's already on all the social media. The PTSA is going to really push that link hard. I already heard from a couple of schools who have already contacted our PTSA to find out how we're doing it. Technically, for a lot of teachers, they're fully aware of how this fundraising is done. It's crowdsourced funding. We do not need to file paperwork because the PTSA is hosting it on our behalf. If this is successful, my friends who are in Key Club, this is potentially a way for you guys as well, for you to get convention costs and other things down the road. If you're in other clubs, if this is successful, the PTSA is going to start running in partnership with a lot of our clubs. So it's inherent upon us to be able to use our marketing skills to be able to push the message out for this particular crowdfunding. All right? So please do everything you can to share that. Newfield already did his part, because I just got us $1,000. It may not arrive until ICDC, but at least for some of us, we can cut your costs down on that one. Because ICDC, for those who have never been ICDC, the cost for that is $225, gentlemen. It's $225 that the school will pay for. The expensive part for you will be the hotel. And usually the hotel for that is going to run another $200. So just keep that in mind, that the more we raise, the easier it'll be on your end if we have to pay for something for ICDC related. Okay? We're just waiting for that. Any questions about state or funding?
When is paperwork due?
Paperwork is due by this Friday. I need to know whether or not, if I'm going to assume a lot here. I'm going to assume that if you tell me no, you're not going, that's fine. If you are not submitting paperwork, I'm going to assume you're going. And whenever the My Payments link comes up, and it's on my list of many things to do today, well, I'm waiting to find out about your binder. Once I find out about the binders, that's another one of those I don't find out until Friday things. So once I find out about the binder, we're good. Yo. Yeah, you submitted that to me already. That's it. I just need a yes or a no. That's really it. I'm assuming that if you're not submitting, you're still going, because you would have told me no, you can't go. If you've already received a Canvas message from me, you are one of the fortunate that the district will pay for you to go to state. Huh? I know. Any other questions? That's fine. That's Steve. Take you send it to the team. All right, guys, you can grab the chairs behind your door.
Okay, guys, when he joins, I'm just going to introduce us, and then he's going to go through his workshop. So, everyone pay attention, please. He's going to be going through the role play. What?
Alex, did you give you have to allow people in?
No, they just joined,
Alright.
so. Should we know what? Oh, yeah. Wait, are you covered? He's out of the code.
But they need it.
We're gonna get you served right.
Is studying this week, take next week?
Well, I just figured you might not take school. Well, you just did.
This side is
Yo.
well.
I'm saying like,
Teachers were doing it, so I know that they are.
I'm not even gonna say that comes out.
So basically,
Quickly,
I was talking to someone with kids that I posted.
Hey, Brody, we're armed down. Whenever you're ready.
You never talked about it?
No, apparently not.
You guys like besties.
I talked to it's Liam who's dead.
Hey, while we're at it, does everybody in here who's going to state have their study materials, because the test is a little bit harder?
No. I didn't.
All right, there's folders right by those trying to play Star Wars right now. There are folders with your topic. Make sure you grab your particular topic. So if you're finance, it's finance.
Is it like the blue folders that you handed out?
Yes, but this time they're
Miss Nuka, I don't think I got my steak.
well, I don't know, but somebody was going through my drink container the other day, and left it on the floor with a whole bunch of paper sitting on top of it. Go ahead.
The other day though, right? We
Yeah, I
were
was
there the
there.
other day.
Huh? No, you take a state,
I
take
know,
a
it's
test
not you
here.
guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next question was,
Okay.
the next question was about testing. The next question was testing of states. Yeah, you did that. The testing of states.
Maybe should we just tell you if you want like the specific thing that we're doing?
February 9th through the 16th will be testing for states. Through the 16th. 1 week. So your goal should be to review. Remember, principals group, you've got the business management administration one. If you are looking at the test, it should be a little harder. Oop, there we go. On that note, I'll be quiet. Yo. No, your project. Mr. Brody.
How are you doing? Sorry for joining a minute late here.
Oh, no worries.
Having a little internet technical difficulties. And I don't know if Savannah briefed you on my non-typical chapter visit outfit here. But can you hear me first of all?
Yeah, everything is fine.
Good, great. So yeah, normally chapter visits I'll be in full professional dress. I'm sorry I'm not in it today. I wasn't able to get the permission to come home, and then I also have the commitment of wearing this blue craziness. So a couple reasons there. So I'm sorry you don't get the full experience. But I'm excited to talk to you guys today about role plays and kind of the success on that. Do you want me? How do you want to structure this? Should I just kind of start and then I can take questions from there, or?
Yeah, this is all you, whatever you're comfortable with. So if you just want to go ahead and start sharing your screen, that works for us.
Okay. Great. So I'll just kind of talk about role plays first. I don't really have a dedicated presentation for that. I do have a presentation on improving and applying self-confidence, which connects to role play performance. And so if we kind of talk about role plays and answer questions, it looks like we have time. We have time. Maybe we go and do some of the activities in there. But I think let's do what we kind of know we need, which is the role play conversation. And then if we have time, we'll go from there. So my role play experience, I've been doing role plays since freshman year. I did Principles of Finance my freshman year. I had the fortune of placing first in the state then. Unfortunately though, that year, ICDC was canceled, so I didn't get to go and compete at ICDC. And then sophomore year, I competed in accounting applications. I got 8th in the world that time, and then last year I switched to business finance, and I had the fortune of getting 3rd in the world. So I've had some good role play performance. I'd like to talk with you kind of some of the things that I believe kind of make that performance successful, and then if you kind of want to grill me after on like if you have more specific questions, I'd be happy to answer that. So my big kind of central piece with both the role plays and just generally kind of an approach to the things you have to do in life is self-confidence is like the foundational thing you need. let's say you're in the room, right? You're with your judge. The judge, how is the judge going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself, right? So that's the first step, is believing in your own ability to get it done. So, and I think there's two parts to that self-confidence, right? There's that one where you just kind of, your overall view on yourself, you're like, I'm amazing, I can do anything. You know, there's that kind of self-confidence, your overall self-confidence. And that's kind of, that's harder to prove, it takes more work. You know, it's a bigger thing. And then there's also your task-specific confidence, and that's like, I'm going into this role play, I'm going to do that. And so I think a big thing in kind of getting that task-specific confidence, where you go into that role play room and you're like, I'm going to kill it, I'm going to do amazing today, is starting that preparation now, right? Because if we're doing role play prep, if we're doing that now, right? When March comes around, we're going to feel confident, right? You're gonna walk into the room and be like, I got this. Like, I'm ready for this. Whatever the judge asks me, I got it. I'm ready for whatever they're throwing me. So I think that's the basic thing. It's not even like any specific gimmicks, any specific things. It's feeling comfortable with yourself. So getting to the point where you feel like, yes, I got this. I can do it. So that's I think honestly the most important part. And I think when I work with people, you know, I do a lot of work with underclassmen here at Spanish River, and it's getting that confidence where you believe in yourself, because that's where things start to go south, when you start getting shaky and you're like, oh, I don't know. So believing in yourself. I think beyond that, so once you kind of get that down, just some specific skill things, I think really not forgetting about the performance indicators. I see that a lot. People kind of undermine the importance of a performance indicator. The thing is, you can give an absolutely amazing presentation, right? But if you don't hit those indicators, the judge can't give you the points. Like, they might love it, but they can't give you the points on that. So the performance indicators are how you're graded. The name of these role plays is, how can I properly and effectively hit these performance indicators in a unique and powerful way. So those are kind of my big, just general thoughts. If you guys have questions for me to kind of go more in depth, or if you want to do some of the stuff, well, we can talk about that after. Do you guys have any questions about role plays, and we can kind of have a discussion from there, or? I don't know if I did my proper intro. I'm sorry. I'm Brody Pellegrino, the executive president of Florida DECA.
Really?
Yes.
Wasn't aware of that.
What do you say?
He wasn't aware of that.
Wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have a question, Brody. So there's something called like manipulative. So what is your take on that? And then how do you really use that to your advantage?
I missed the word. There's something called
manipulatives, right?
Manipulative.
Manipulative.
The manipulatives, the use of the sheet to manipulate and show things that may pertain to said role play.
So I think it depends on how comfortable you are. So I've never been the biggest like manipulative person. That's not, well, okay when I say it like that, but I've used graphics before. So I've always done those finance competitions. And so when you're in those finance competitions, it's a little bit different of an animal, where you are spending most of your prep time preparing a financial document, and you have very little time to be doing like fancy preparations for stuff beyond that. So you're spending, okay, I gotta make this income statement and balance sheet. Once you're done with that, you're talking, you have like 2 minutes left. So it's a little bit of a different animal. I usually have less time to work with, and so do my peers who I'm competing against. So I don't have much time to, develop these fancy graphics. But occasionally, if I feel like there's something, maybe if I'm trying to showcase a concept, a quick graph that, can take a couple seconds to make is great. I think a good kind of rule of thumb is I always want to get into the role, right? Because a lot of times I see people confuse, like, professionalism with, like, being, like, robotic and, like, non-interesting, right? And that's not true at all, right? You can be really professional, but really dynamic and interesting. So I get into the role, like, if I were sitting down, you have to remember, the judge is also another person. So if I'm sitting down with another person, how do I explain this, right? And so if I think, throwing in a graph helps explain it, and that's what I would do if I was sitting down with a friend and explaining something, then that's what I'll do. But I really have never done in-depth ones, mainly because just my competitions, they don't allow the time for it. So I'm not saying that for your competition, it's not valuable to be doing, you know, an advanced kind of visual. I just haven't had the chance to use it personally. But I think, you know, quick stuff I'm always good to, I always like doing something quick. Just one of my kind of niches is I'm really good at explaining kind of advanced concepts, but using simple words. And I think that's huge, because if you're somebody who can explain this really high level like financial concept, but in words that a fifth grader could explain, like that is going to impress your judge way more than using these technical terms ever could. And so that's one of the big things. So I think graphics can kind of help in doing that, kind of making it more accessible. But yeah, that's a great question. But what competition are you doing?
You're muted, hold on. Go ahead.
So we're doing a team event, Josh and I right here. We're going to do the financial team service decision.
Fine, okay, so in financial decision, do you get like financial documents often? I haven't really looked at many samples.
So when we look at a practice, there were some where they look for a scenario where you could make an income statement or like a balance sheet. But the last one we did at districts didn't really have that. It was more about risk management. So it really just depends on the role play you do.
Got it. Yeah, it's and also those team ones you have like 30 minutes to work with. And so even if you have a financial document, you still have time, but you still have to be getting on the same page with your team, and that's always been really daunting with me. I really haven't found someone where like I feel comfortable. When I'm in the moment, I'm in the moment, and like just having to explain what I'm thinking, what's going on up here to someone else is a stressful animal. So I applaud you two, and it takes a unique breed to be able to do those team decision making events. But yeah. Do you guys have any other questions? It can be about anything too. If you want to ask about my state office experience, I know there's kind of focus on the role plays, but I'm a Florida DECA president this year. Last year, my last term, I served as Florida DECA vice president, assisting District 8. So I've had a long time serving this organization. I've seen a lot of different chapters. It's very cool in this position because you get to see so many different schools, and like when you're just at your own school, places run differently, but it's very interesting to actually see it. See the different processes. See small schools versus big schools. See how people do. I haven't heard people call them like manipulatives. That's a new term for me. I think that's a great name for it.
Thank you. I'm glad that somebody likes it. I appreciate that. Thank
I'm
you.
going to be using it now. I'm stealing it.
You're welcome.
You trademark that for Armor.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Trademark it with Armor.
Yeah. I'll make sure after I say it, manipulatives will be like, and I'll be like, as created by the great Armwood Becca. But so.
It's only great because I'm here. I'm kidding.
So any other questions, about my experience,
All of that, so don't make me ask questions. I think we're okay for now.
Okay, well I can pull up, I have a couple activities, so we can kind of go a little more into the self-confidence. If you give me 2 seconds, I can pull that up. And then we can have a little more of a self-confidence, which ties into those, because that's my big thing. Is no matter what competition you're doing, you want to go in confident. You want to go in believing in yourself. So that's what I advocate for. The internet's so slow here,
And you people complain about it here at Armwood. Come on now.
Probably slower.
Get up there.
Brody, why are you pulling it up? What are you studying right now?
I am, what class am I in?
Yeah.
This is business class, so it's good for me. It's actually it's an interesting kind of situation, but it's I took this class last year, so now I'm like kind of in the back of the class taking ACE info technology. So I'm not really in the business class, but that's kind of what everyone else is taking, and I'm more self-studying. But yeah, and
DECA students can take computer science, right?
Yes.
Yes. I've done a lot of science classes over the.
Well, I'm in computer science, but okay.
Oh, computer science. Yeah, I'm big on computer science. I'm in AP Computer Science A this year, and I love it. I love that. I took principles last year.
Oh, you speak my language here. I'm trying to get them sold.
What class? Have you guys taken AP Computer Science? Or you guys,
Principles. I took principles.
Yes. I like it. I mean, I think it's I don't know, it's a cool way. It kind of teaches you how to think, and I feel like that's a valuable skill to have. Yeah, I'm still honestly. We might not need the PowerPoint. This is going very slow.
It's all right. You're confident enough to get through this.
Yes, I'm confident to get through it. But I love computer science. That is what I was considering kind of pursuing it as a in college, but then business just sells to me. I mean, my big involvement with that, finance kind of gets me. But so the self-confidence workshop, there's two main activities. So like I was explaining before, I kind of view that there's kind of two forms of self-confidence. And so the first one is kind of your overall self-confidence. And this is kind of, we're going to go into a general topic here. What I find with like a lot of the people I talk to is that they, trying to think of the words here, they weigh their positives and negatives about themselves forward, right? It's kind of this trend in our generation, and kind of with people our age, where you just tend to look at mostly the negatives about yourself, and then you just really, and you're not valuing those positives. And I'm not saying you need to ignore kind of your downfalls. I think recognizing that you might not be the best at some things, but then also recognizing what you're really good at is a very healthy thing to be doing. And so to kind of do a little kind of practice exercise, a thing I like to do is have people give a sales pitch, and a very aggressive sales pitch on themselves. And kind of a judgment.
So we're gonna have some people who participate, right?
Lena?
You're going to give a little sales pitch on the positives of yourself.
Why would you do it? You do it.
We decided on getting everyone. Okay. Well, we need multiples because we have to stretch this to 240.
Oh no, Nuka could just work on.
Please do more talking. Wait, Mr. Newfield, do you want to do it?
Oh, yeah, you would be great at it.
What's your plan? You can tell yourself. Give me an elevator speech. Give me an elevator speech.
I just won $1,000. I don't need to sell myself. You're gonna sell you.
Mr. Newfield, are you trying to sell us?
No. See, I already sold myself. I already got no. I already got my grant money today. I won my grant money today. You need to win your grant money today. Go sell yourself.
Brody's offering grants.
We got money?
No, Brody's not offering grants. No.
Don't you do it.
I have a strange feeling that Brody just heard all that. Yeah.
I like part of it. I was like, but
Sorry, I won't go into too many details. Let's move on.
would anyone like to volunteer?
I think it would help if you provided an example for
Oh,
us
you're
to see.
kidding me.
then we can kind of see what we should be doing.
Hasn't this whole thing been me giving my sales pitch?
We want it more condensed, more of an elevator speech.
What if you're not?
I trust your creative touch. Why are you amazing?
I can just walk there.
Okay. Hey, you need to. This is your perfect opportunity. Do it.
Wait, okay, let me, one more minute.
You're running for international trustee,
I'm
are
gonna
you?
put a timer on them.
Okay,
Do it.
okay.
We got you.
How about this? I go, she goes. Layla. Well, I would like to do something. I'm good at it because I've been able to say my public speaking. That's not my thing.
I don't know what to say.
You know what to say. Right. And then you do it, you do something. Exactly.
You're done.
Okay. Are we good? Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we good? We ready? All right, let's see. Are we good, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Alan, we good?
Yes.
All right, let's rock. I'm fleeting.
Fine, you have to do it.
Elevator pitch. Tell us on you.
I hate this so much. Okay.
Lena's doing it.
Okay, after. So, my name is Alex Trin, and today I'm going to be selling you on why I think I'm pretty good. So, one of the things that I think really have developed my character are just all the experiences that I've been through. Throughout my positions in DECA with Vice President, Key Club, NHS, you really become acquainted with all your peers, and then become personable. So, what does being personable mean? So I feel like one of the many strengths I have is being able to pick up on people's feelings and really allocating my time and energy towards the people that need it. Because one of the parts of being a leader is having the mindset that they don't owe you anything, but you owe them everything. So one of the things is you have to be adaptable, and that's one of the many things that I've learned throughout these experiences. That not everybody's the same, and then again, it's that personability, making sure that they feel like they're in an environment that they're ready to grow, that they're ready to really strive for success, because as a leader, you're not just building success for yourself, but you're building success for others. And then another thing I've learned is that time management. We've all had that time where we're scrolling endlessly on TikTok or maybe Netflix, and then we kind of get lost in the sauce. We get lost in the time. So, Mr. Newfield, what's going on?
It's not year long.
Go ahead. I want to hear more about this time management. Go for it.
Okay, so the time management, of course, deadlines. People are result driven, so we want to make sure that we're keeping track of our tasks. We're allocating, again, that attention that is needed, and prioritize the ones that are having upcoming deadlines, and then just throughout those experiences that I've done, and really allocating those tasks. I keep saying that, but
No, that's okay. I'll remember that for CSA. Continue.
Well, usually the judge of the elevator speech doesn't say anything to the end, Mr. Newfield.
He's still talking.
But yeah, the skills like that, the time management, the leadership, and just being able to be personable with others are why I think I'm pretty good at just picking up and really delegating tasks. So thank you.
For getting up there and getting that speech, and you did it beautifully. Does anyone want to follow that before time?
Right at the end, there.
After being a leader? After that. After that hour speech?
Exactly, give 30 seconds. He took too long.
We have 10 minutes.
Alright, I'll go just to do it. Okay. I'm not gonna take an hour like Alex just did, but I'll say something. Okay, cool. Hi. So my name is Lena Martinez. I am a freshman here at Armwood. I just joined DECA for hospitality and tourism principals. I won first in Jatryx for hospitality and tourism principals. Thank you. I really enjoy mathematics, so I get to connect with people through